Alright, so if you're a homeowner and you've been told that you need to replace your contactor, there's probably a good reason for that. And it ain't just because they're trying to upsell you on an item. Today we're going to go over why it's important to actually change contactors if the contacts are pitted. I'm just going to show you up close at one here, and we'll explain what happened in very simple terms that everyone can understand. Okay, so here's your contactor. Now this is a 3-pole, so on your house you're only going to have 2. But anyhow, what does pitted mean? So pretty much every time a contact closes, which let me show you, right inside here, your contact's in there. So when this pushes down, it closes these contacts. And contacts are literally maybe 2 metal discs that when they come together, that is a good connection. But as they come down, like right about there, you actually get an arc of electricity right between them too. And it puts these little pits. Let's show you right here. See if it, there we go. So puts little divots and pits into it. Now this particular contactor, the reason why it's so important to change them is because if you're getting a lot of chattering and stuff going on the contactor, you probably got a loose wire, or it's an old contactor, so they just literally just keep arcing, gets worse and worse. But this one here, you can tell right there, it was welded shut. Here's right in there. It's hard to tell, but they were completely welded shut. I pried them apart to show you this, and you can see how hot this one actually got. Look at the discoloration. And here's the new ones. See, nice copper tone, no discoloration. But pretty much that's the biggest issue. And once they weld together, something either grounded out or something went wrong. But whenever a service tech tells you, hey, your contactor is getting pitted, you need to probably change it. I can't promise you it'll go out or promise it'll last, but it's just a good preventative thing to do. And that's the reason why, and that's what it means when they're pitted. I mean, you can see, if I were to pull off these other ones here, they're probably pretty clean looking underneath, because this is actually a new contactor, it's a new unit. But this particular one, the way burnt wires were, I'm pretty sure someone probably dropped a screwdriver or something in there and arc flashed it, which created a lot of heat and created it to melt together like it did. But yeah, so that's really what it means. You need to definitely make sure you do maintenance every year and get things taken care of before this happens and you come home and your house is either hot or cold. So now you know why it's important to change that contactor if you're told that it's pitted. You can ask the service tech, hey, can I see it and visually see it yourself if it's pitted or not, without taking it apart. But it's a good idea. Just get it changed. It'll save you in the long run. Thanks.